Hello. So, first part of this is Arad destroyed. So, the king heard of what was happening coming along the road. He attacked the Israelites and captured some of them. So, they were just going up the road, minding their own business. This guy decided to attack them unprovoked and taking them. This will be for slavery, even potentially sex slavery. Now, some atheists will try to ignore this and only talk about what happens later in the verse, where God says, I will do, if you, no, the Israelites made a vow to God, to the Lord, if you deliver these people into our hands, we will totally destroy their cities. The Lord listened to the plea and gave the Canaanites over them. They completely destroyed them and their towns. They will focus on that. But not what happened. Before you get into anything about, justification or anything like that, why are these people not telling you the whole story? Think about that. They're not telling you the whole story. They're deceiving you. A bit of hyperbolic language to totally destroy. That's just what ancient people did. But still, they want to make the Canaanites the victims. So desperately make them the victims. They attacked Israel for no reason. Took some of their people into captivity. And, well, yeah, they did it because they wanted to. So the Israelites were like, can we go get our people back? Please, God. And God uses them to take vengeance, to make punishment. So the place was called Hormah, which Hormah means destruction. So yes, this is a common thing among atheists. For some reason, they don't read the entire Bible. They don't read the verses in context. They probably just have an atheist professor or someone telling them how messed up this is. They never go and check, and they just believe that it's messed up because that's so much more simpler than actually studying or reading. Fundamental atheists are no more different than fundamental Christians. They're just not. So, even after that, we have a little story. They traveled from Mount Hor along the route to the Red Sea, or the Sea of Reeds, which for some dumb reason people are still mad over the translation. Who cares? It doesn't actually change anything about the Bible. It changes absolutely nothing about any of the theologically of the Bible. It just changes what they grew up with and they're mad about it. To go around Edom. But the people grew impatient. On the way, they spoke against God and against Moses, saying, Why have you brought us out of Egypt to die in the desert? And you're like, okay. Here they go again. Just, why is this being done to us? just because they're not getting immediate gratification. Like, they just were like, hey, can we destroy those people? God, let them. Hey, can we go through Edom? Oh, okay, no, so we have to go around. But it takes a little too long, and now they're crying. There is no bread, not true. There is no water, not true. And we just test this miserable food. So they had food. Yeah, they had food. They just didn't have the food they wanted. They wanted different food. Then a little toddler crying because you gave them the wrong bean, or the wrong toy, or the wrong cereal. It's stupid. Then the Lord sent venomous snakes among them and bit the people. Many Israelites died. Like, stop doing this. The people came to Moses and said, we have sinned and when we spoke against the Lord and against you. Pray that the Lord will take the snakes away from us. So yes. They actually do repent. The Lord spoke to Moses, make a snake and put it up on a pole. Anyone who is bitten can look at it and live. So Moses did this. And when anyone was bitten by a snake and looked at the bronze snake, he lived. Anyone who looks upon this snake on a pole lives. Anyone who looks on the uplifted one lives. Anyway, next is their journey to Moab. See you then.